Hey guys, welcome to Hood Politicking with T, a safe space to learn, speak on, and engage in political conversation with an urban twist. Now, before we get started, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And everything that I use in this video is fair use. Hi guys, good evening, good evening. Today is October 1st, 2024. We will be discussing the port strikes of 2024. Now, um, this has been all in and out the news. I'm sure everybody, when I mean everybody, has heard about it because this will affect our whole country as a whole. The ports are going on strike on the East Coast and the Gulf. There are 36 U.S. ports that are involved in this strike, ranging from Maine all the way to Texas. The strike is because the the people that work at the port, they want higher wages and they would like a total ban on automation of cranes, gates, containers, and moving trucks. Now, the automation of the cranes, gates, containers, and moving trucks basically is that they are replacing people with machinery that is self sufficient and can work on their own, or that can work through a remote or via remote control. Um, and like I said, the people physically will lose their jobs. Now, the negotiations are between the U.S. Maritime Alliance, which represent the ports, and the International Longshoremen Association, which represents the union. This strike started last night, well, this morning, 12:01 a.m. this morning. And this is the first time that we've had a port strike since 1977, which is nearly 50 years ago, which is crazy because obviously, the union and the ports have been working together within that time and have been, working great together until now. Um, this is very important because they are estimating that we will lose $4.5 billion per day if this strike keeps going. $4.5 billion in a day is ridiculous. $4.5 billion in a year is ridiculous. That number is ridiculous in 10 years. But for one day, you know that this has to be something important and this has to be something that needs to be fixed immediately. Um, the strike will definitely ignite in more inflation, which we are already at an all-time high with our inflation. Higher prices in stuff that we are already paying high prices for: gas, eggs, milk, meat, um, medication, things like that. That's already high price. They're gonna they're gonna make the prices go up more because it's gonna be a shortage of these items. And once it's a shortage, of course, they're gonna raise the price up. Um, the crazy thing is, and this is where the politics comes in, President Biden actually can sign something called the Taft Hartley Act, which will give a 7 day halt on this, not 7 days, I'm sorry, an 80 day halt on this strike that will be that would enable the two parties to actually negotiate and come to terms without like our goods and services being interrupted through a strike, through like an initial strike. Um, they are saying that for every day that the strike happens, it will take an estimated 5 days to catch back up with deliveries and stuff. So basically, 7 days of a strike is 35 days that we will be behind on shipping, which is a month, give or take 4 to 5 days, which is crazy, especially because the holidays are coming up and we do depend on our ports for food shipments, which Thanksgiving, everybody's going to want to buy their food. And have their collard greens and their macaroni and cheese, their yams. And if the strike keeps going on, we might not even have yams on the shelves to even cook. And then with Christmas, if it keeps going further, I mean, if it goes 2 weeks, we'll be in trouble for Christmas because that'll be 2 months worth of backed up shipping, which would be an estimated what 70 days, which will run into the Christmas holiday. So all these toys and decorations, your Christmas tree, gifts that you're planning on buying, clothing, everything will be backed up as far as shipping, and we will see a shortage um, of items as far as in stores as this strike, continues. Um, my thoughts on this is that this is something that we need to keep a close eye on, being that it affects the whole country, not only the ports that are striking on the East Coast and the Gulf Coast, but it affects the whole country because these ports ship once these items get shipped to these ports, they get put on trucks and then they get shipped to wherever they need to go. Um, and with that, there's been rumbling in the streets that the truck drivers are going to go on strike soon because of the same thing, because they want higher wages and because of the automation trucks that they want to put on the road, which will, you know, a lot of people will lose their jobs. A lot of people will lose their livelihoods if they put these animation trucks on the road to deliver this stuff. So we need to look at these things very closely at this point, um, because one, our administration can stop this. Our administration actually is kind of the cause of the inflation in the first place. So to have a strike on top of that that will increase inflation is crazy. Number two, election is coming up. This would be the time for our administration to step up and to actually either help with the negotiations or to call for this court order for this Taft Hartley Act to be invoked so that, we won't miss a beat on our shipping and we won't get delayed. And these people will still have a chance to negotiate and figure out what they're going to do with the 6-year contract. Now, the ports want to give, as far as wages, the ports wants to give the workers a 50% raise over the next 6 years because the contract that they're fighting over for right now is a 6-year duration in the contract. The union workers are saying, no, no, we need more money than that. Cost of living is high. You're taking away a lot of jobs. The people that are still here are doing more than they're expected. The safety hazard of our workplace, the skill set that you need to even work at the docks. You might not think that you need skills to work at a place like that, but because of the high danger and risk of working places like that, you definitely need a special set of skills to be proficient and efficient in that work field. So they want a 77% raise within the next 6 years, which, I mean, hey, 50% is a good number, but 77% is an even better number. And if they feel like that's what they're worth, then that's what they should go after. I mean, the negotiations will probably end up somewhere in the middle, but I don't really think that the wages are the biggest problem that they're having. I think that the biggest problem that these workers are really having is being replaced by um these automation vehicles and cranes and gates because these people are losing their jobs. I mean, people run the cranes. There's somebody standing there to open and close those gates. There's people that use machinery to load and unload these containers. And there's also people that drive these moving trucks. Excuse me. So for you to take away these people's jobs, I can understand for the union to be fighting for this because what do these people do? What do these union people, the heads of these unions do? when they have all these union workers and they can't find any jobs for them because these AI machineries are taking over their jobs. So this is actually like, this is going to be a very big thing, not only for ports and shipping, but moving forward, how we're going to look at using AI to take over certain jobs and how it can affect our economy and everyday life, day-to-day life, and people's well-being. So like I said, I just wanted to come on and let you guys know what's going on with that, because this is a very, very, very important and big thing that's going on. This will stop deliveries of canned goods, car parts, electronics, clothing, pharmaceuticals, seafood, liquor. Amazon will not be the go-to because Amazon still uses these ports to ship their stuff also. So we're gonna be in trouble, guys. And for every day to like push shipping back 5 days, if this does not get resolved within the next 7 to 14 days, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, everything will be a dreary, dreary, dreary holiday, because where we're going to get the food to cook for Thanksgiving, where we're going to get these gifts and these toys for our kids and Christmas trees and our decorations for Christmas, even for New Year's, where are we going to get our liquor? Like, how are we supposed to get drunk? You know? So I'm going to keep my eye on this and I'm going to let you guys know how it's going to go. If they do come up with a decision before I come back with an update, I will come back with the decision and I'll let you know the terms of the contract that was met, and what the union workers did get, what they didn't get, what they had to compromise on, and things like that. If you have any questions, any comments, please by all means go in my comment section and let me know your opinion. And thank you for letting me share my thoughts on what's going on with these port strikes 2024. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you on the next go around. This is Hood Politicking with T, a safe space, a safe space to learn about, speak on, and engage in political conversations with an urban twist. And yes, this is a political conversation because our current president and our current administration can do something to help with this strike. And right now, they're not trying to. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think about it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.